Self-love and self-care are two similar terms by looking at the words, but below that, they're totally different. Now, understand me. Self-care is under the umbrella of self-love, meaning that self-care is a critical component to truly loving yourselves. But let's talk about the difference between the two. So self-love is the genuine appreciation for who you are, every part of yourself, while self-care are daily actions or regular actions that help to improve your overall well-being. Now, many people believe that because self-love and self-care sound similar, that when they're incorporating self-care, they're automatically incorporating self-love. But the reality is, self-care, it takes care of the outer layer. It takes care of the physical pieces. So that's like going to get a massage, going to get your nails done, going to get your hair done, watching a movie that you love. But self-love takes care of those deep wounds. Self-care allows you to be still with yourself and enjoy who you really are and get to know who you really are. Self-love is being present with your body, while self-care is doing something that your body may ask you to do that your body needs. Self-love is taking responsibility for your life and for your choices, while self-care is doing something in the moment to maybe help you feel uplifted or good. For years, I indulged in self-care practices on a regular basis because they're really important. But what I learned that I was lacking was self-love. Because while the self-care was taking care of the physical aspect, I was still struggling with deep wounded emotions. I was still struggling with liking myself, with respecting where I was at in life, with understanding who I was. And that's when I knew that I needed to incorporate self-love. I needed to be able to exist with myself and to enjoy parts of myself, to love the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. I needed to be able to love and understand and respect those parts about myself. And you do too. The truth is, life is going to knock us down. We're going to have hurdles, obstacles, transitions, challenges, maybe even trauma. And life will be all over the place. It's like a roller coaster. And you're going to deal with a lot of negative outcomes or difficult emotions. And we have to learn to be able to love those parts about ourselves, forgive ourselves, understand ourselves, sit quiet with ourselves, and be able to do that and exist with ourselves. The truth is, the longest relationship you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. And so many of us try to put ourselves on the back burner and avoid really nourishing that relationship, really learning and growing from ourselves, and more importantly, really being able to love ourselves. And this is why I'm so passionate about self-care, because through my own experience, as well as working with clients, I have come to see that people are passionate about self-care, maybe even understand self-care, but they're lacking the self-love component. And that is what's gotten me so excited about this piece. Self-love is not about watching a video on YouTube and trying things every now and then. Self-love is not trying to be still with yourself one time. Self-love is not about Googling or reading a blog and being like, yep, I did it. Self-love is a critical component that we must incorporate every single day. We must learn to adopt this as part of our life. And to be honest, it's a totally different mindset shift in a way of thinking because it's not something that we're typically taught. And so I have become passionate about being able to teach that. And for that very reason, I created a self-love strategy course for singles. And through this course, I help you identify mindset blocks, physical obstacles, and beliefs that we have about self-love that prevent us from being able to incorporate it. I teach you how to incorporate practical strategies to begin to love yourself, being able to understand yourself, and more importantly, I teach you how to thrive with self-love. So no matter what you've experienced, no matter where you're struggling, or no matter what you're healing from, you can learn to truly love yourself, every part of it, through this totally free course. Through it all, I teach you to make self-love a priority and think about what that would mean for your life. So if you desire to really love yourself, to do the inner work, to get to know yourself and uncover who's behind the facade, who's behind the hurt, who's behind the trauma, who you've been pushing, on the back burner, then this course is for you. Remember, it is totally free, but it is totally life-changing. So if you are ready to sign up to love yourself truly, use the link below to sign up. I can't wait to see you on the other side. Until next time, I'll chat with you guys later. Make sure you share this video if you know someone who could also be blessed by it. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye, guys.